Good day, everybody. Now, your own question 4. We last did question 3 and it. The very same paper, but question 4. We have the diagram, but now we have what? 2 circles, right? And then the equation for n, it is x squared plus y squared plus 34, 24x minus 10y plus 153. But already I have the coordinates of n. Some of you, I'm sure you that you were given the question that says calculate the coordinates of n for marks using this one by completing a square. I also wish it was there. And then the equation of the single set at m, it is that. And then PS and PR are tangents. You see, as you can see, these are tangents from the same point, meaning what they are what? Equal in length. And then PR is parallel to the x-axis. So since PR it is parallel to the x-axis, now I'm telling you this so that when you attempt the question you must know what I was saying. When PR it is parallel to the x-axis, it means the gradient of PR is 0. Okay? And then K, and then there's a point K on PS, and then the straight line joining N and M cut T at this larger circle at S. So now 4.1, write down the coordinates of M. So since I know my general equation for the of a circle, it is x minus a plus y minus b squared. The value of a there, it is the x value of the center, which is there, which is m. And then I'm given x minus a plus y minus a. So since lana I have x plus 6, y plus 3, it means with my coordinates of m is going to be what? They're going to change the sign now. It's going to be what? Minus 6n minus 3. And even if you can check here, I can see that my minus 3 it is here in the negative side of x-axis. My minus 6 it is there. So number 1, this is what I'm going to say. It is my equation 4.1. So my coordinates of n is going to be what? Minus 6 and minus 3. Okay, it means this is 6, this is 3. Okay, and then number 2, the length of the radius of the smaller circle, 2 marks. What these people are robbing. So they want the radius. I need to know the radius is the line drawn from the center to the circumference. So since I'm given the equation of the small center, which is small circle, which is n, I'll have to use this equation, but at the same time complete the square, right? So now this is how you're gonna do it. 4.2, so it will be x squared plus y squared plus 24x minus 10y plus 153 is equals to 0, right? And then when you are done, you're gonna group your x, so it will be x squared plus 24x, I'm sure you know how to complete the square, minus 10y. So let me take that one to the other side. Okay, so now I'm gonna do what? X squared plus 24x plus what? 24 over 2, remember? And then y squared minus 10y, and then minus 10 over 2 is equals to, if I did this one, I will have to do it on the other side. So it will be minus 153 plus 24 over 2 squared plus minus 10 over 2. Yeah, you punch it in a calculator. 153 plus 24 over 2 squared plus minus 10 over 2 squared. Sharp squared here. So since I said 24 over 2, it will be the same as what? X plus 12 squared plus what? Y minus 5 squared is equals to, let me punch it, when I punch it with my calculator, I get 16. And at the same time, I can see that this is what? 12 and 5, and I got the very same values there, which means that I'm correct. But now they want the radius, so I'll simply say r squared is equals to 16. Therefore the radius is equals to 4 units. Is it fine now? Sharp. The length of TS, this is the length of TS. Now already I can see that I have the what? The radius of NT, and I can see that I have the radius of what? Of MS. Because check, this is the equation of the circle centered at M. It has the radius of what? Of 5 of 25. But when I simplify it and then square root, it will be what? 5. So I have N T and ms. So now I want you to be careful and listen to me, ne? This is what I'm gonna do now. So the first thing that I'm gonna do, I'm gonna calculate the length of mn, because s, it is still on the point there. So I'm gonna calculate what? Mn. Okay, after calculating mn, I'm gonna say ts is equals to mn minus nt minus mn, because that's what I have, right? So it will be like this. So let me calculate the length of mn. It's equals to square root x1 minus x2 squared plus y1 minus y2 squared, ne? So where there's my x1, I'm gonna do what? I'm gonna take my minus 12 as minus as my x1, so it will be minus 12 minus what you call minus 6, which is plus 6 squared plus what? Y1, it is what? 5 minus what? Minus 3, so it plus 3 squared. Then I get my answer 10 units. Okay, so this is my mn. Okay, so for me to calculate ETS, I'm simply gonna say TS is equals to mn minus nt minus ms. So it's gonna be the same as 10 minus 4 minus 5, which is what? 1 units. Is it fine now? They are just linking since they are on the same things. So yeah, that's how it is. So now let's go to this one. I want you to be careful here. So they are saying determine the equation of the tangent PR. Remember what I said about PR? The gradient of PR must be 0 because it is parallel to the x-axis. So since I was told. So now I'm going to consider my x value of m, which is what? Minus 3. Right? And then I want you to know that the line from the center to the circumference from here to there, it is the same. From here to there, it is the same. So now, how about I move from M to R using that the very same 5 units? So it will be minus 3 minus 5, because the radius, it is what? Minus 5 from M to R. So when I take my calculator, what is minus 3 minus 5? It is what? Minus 8, as you can see. Okay, because from here to here, it is what? 5 units. So magnitude minus 3 minus 5 going downwards, it will be minus 8. So the equation of the tangent PR, it is gonna simply be what? So 4.3.1, it will be y, it is equals to minus 8, because remember the gradient is 0, so anything times 0, it is what? 0. So I'm left with the constant number, the value of c. Is it fine now? So now let's continue to 4.3.2. So now let's continue to the next question now. They are saying equation of the tangent PS, ne? So this is PS. The first thing that I want you to know there, ne? I want you to know that MS and PS are perpendicular to each other. So line I have what? My perpendicular line, which is what? 90 degrees. Okay. So now I want you to know to do this. I want you to know that the gradient of MS, it is equals to the gradient of NT, because of this point as it is common. Okay, so the first thing that you're gonna do, because MS, the gradient of MS is equals to the gradient of NT, because S lies on what? On the line M and N. So now what we are simply gonna write here, it is very easy and straightforward. So my 4.3.2, the gradient of M N, it is equal to the gradient of M S, right? So now we have to calculate the gradient of MS. So the gradient of MS is equal to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. But which points am I gonna use? I'm gonna use M and N, right? So it is gonna be this. let me take out my calculator. Y2 5 plus 3 over what you call minus 12 plus 6. What is the answer? 8 over, what is minus 12 plus 6? It is minus 8 over 6, which is the same as what? Negative 4 over 3. But man, this is the gradient of what? Of ms. They want the gradient of the equation of ps. So for you to calculate the gradient of ps, remember ps and the gradient of ps and the gradient of ms, when you multiply, get what? Negative 1. So since my ms, it is what? Minus 4 over 3. It simply means my ps, it is what? 3 over 4. You're going to reciprocate, right? So I know that my gradient of ps, it is what? 3 over 4. So gradient of ps is equal to 3 over 4. Okay? So, you know, most I love this formula. Y minus y1 is equal to m x minus x1. So now, I have to have a point and a gradient. Already I have the gradient, but I have this point, which is what? K. It lies on the line there, right? So now, I'm gonna substitute my y, it is minus 5, my x, it is 17. So it will be the same as y plus 5. My value, it is minus 5. Minus and a minus gives a positive, so x plus 17 at the same time. Then I have 3 over 4, x plus 51 over 4. Then when I'm gonna simplify, it will be y equals to 3 over 4x, and then 51 over 4 minus 5. 51 over 4 minus 5, 31 over 4. So plus 31 over 4. You see, that's how you do it, guys. So 4.4, quadrilateral PSMR is drawn. The perimeter of PSMR, yo guys, what? Perimeter, grade 12. So guys, this is very easy. I'm not gonna do it. The perimeter, you know what it is, the all sides throughout. And so perimeter is this 2 times PS plus MR. Then what you are supposed to do, just to say 2 times the length of PS plus the length of MR. Then you simplify, because it is just up getting, because you'll have an equation and it, you have the midpoint here. You can use your mathematics and get the length of PS. You can use the mathematics and get the what? The length of MS. You see, it's very simple. Then the ratio of that area. Oh, guys, I'm sorry, I can't do it. It's very easy, this one. For perimeter, you simply have to get the length of PS, the length of MR, which you already have the length here, which is what? Minus, but in the length of MR, it is what? Your radius, which is what? 5. Okay. And then at the same time, you have to get the area of NPS. Area is half base times height. And these 2 marks. Hi guys, bye bye. I hope you enjoyed the video. But the main things here, it was this question and this one, because this one was very tricky, and then this one. But I hope you enjoyed.